Dayman, because he just shared some stories that we're not going to talk about publicly. So Dayman, how's it going? You just moved into a new place. How's the new place?
Yeah, what were we talking about the other night that we were like, oh man, this is quite the fucking this is quite the plot.
I've been adulting a lot recently.
Yeah, intersection of things. I'm trying to scroll to find it, but then I'm just scrolling past like really funny shit, like the fucking the video. It's a character. You can't blur it. It's a character. It has eyes.
Oh god,
it has eyes. It has eyes. And then Griff was asking if I grew mescaline. Which I don't.
If I grew mescaline.
Well, yeah, you basically say. What are you growing? What are you growing?
Mescaline is the lettuce that I'm growing.
What's the drug?
Like a spring mix. It's not a drug. It's mescaline is the name of the lettuce.
But aren't they both called mescaline?
Awfully federal.
Mescaline is the drug. So how's the new apartment?
awfully federal questions you're asking there.
It's nice. I mean. The TV thing lives rent-free in my fucking head. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we're like moving in. So we're moving in, and it's like, okay, I will say, like, just in general, like the apartment's way nicer, and like everything's fine now and stuff. But like, we were doing a lease takeover from one of Kiana's friends, and she's just like kind of being a bitch about it now, and like.
Yeah.
Gave us the keys like a week early, and then is like, you owe us the prorating from that day on, when it's just like, bro, we fucking agreed the 22nd. Like, it doesn't matter that you were done a week early and decided to give us the keys. Like, you could have not have done that. That's not our fucking fault. Anyways, yeah, it's just like, you're fucking annoying, dude. Like, don't nickel and dime your fucking friends, especially just trying to fuck them over like that. And not even so, like, that's beyond nickel and diming. But anyways, yeah, it's just like, you're a fucking asshole, but whatever.
One of my rules is if I give money or something to a friend, I never expect it back.
Dude, it's like, and it's like,
I still owe him for the hotel.
And it's like one of those shit. It was so funny. It was such a funny juxtaposition too, because Bobbert got back into town like a few days ago, and like the day after he gets back into town, we hang out, and I was giving him, or he was buying like a portable AC unit thing that I had, because I had 2 of them that we don't need anymore. Which, side note, central air conditioning. I had a dad moment because Kiana the other night like turned the AC to like just 65 when it was, exactly what happened of like wake up hot, somebody just turns it a bunch, and then you wake up 8 hours later and it's like, that's just been running this whole time. I had to give her like the dad thing of like, don't do that.
Don't touch the thermostat.
It wasn't quite don't touch the thermostat, because I could hear that shit in my head and I was like, fuck, I can't, like, don't say that.
It's a gateway drug. You're on.
Yeah. She wouldn't. I literally ended up afterwards though, after we were like talking about it, because like she just like genuinely did not understand the thermostat. And I was like, I had to resist making a joke the whole time of just like, I know you have never had this conversation because you don't have a dad. We make this joke all the time. Don't think I'm a fucking horrible person. She says that shit all the time. I'm like, where are you? She's like, I don't know where I'm at. I don't have a dad. Nobody ever taught me this. I don't know how to change a tire. My dad never taught me this. Better dad than mine. Anyway, she makes that shit all the time. It's usually pretty funny. But so, like, literally,
as a person without a dad who's made those jokes, it's 99% funny, and at one time it's like really
where you're just like, fuck. Yeah, we're just like, damn, that was really good. Like, it's really good. She did it in front of my dad one time. Like, he did something like really menial, and she made a joke like that. I'm just like, you're a better dad than I've ever had. And I literally thought my stepmom was gonna die laughing. Like, I was like, okay, simmer down there, Francine. My stepmom's really, she's really fucking cool though, by the way. I will say, like, I'll make fun of her, but she is great. She's gotten Bobbert absolutely hammered many a time, where I was like, you didn't take my warning, dude. Don't try to drink with her. She'll get you fucking wrecked. But of like, I sell Bobbert that AC thing, and I was like, bro, just like $75. Like, it's whatever. Like, it does not. I bought it for like $400 like 2 years ago. Like, who the fuck cares? And then he just takes me to the dispensary, and then it was just like, it ended up like at like 90, but it was like, I bought some weed, he bought some weed, and then we just kind of like figured it out. It's like, if you want to do shit down to the fucking cent, then like that's not your friend. That's just like a person, you know, like
or communicate ahead of time. Like, look, this is important to me to be this way, so I'd like to be rigorous about it, and that's totally fine.
Yeah,
People
literally.
get crazy about money.
Yeah, that's fine. But like, don't be the type of person that's like, I'll buy this time, you buy next time, and then all of a sudden be like, okay, so at this exact time period, the prorated rent, where you're just like, go fuck yourself, dude. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Just so you know, I'm charging you interest on this payment.
Yeah, where you're just like, bro, the only reason that we even paid the lease takeover fee was because we didn't think we were going to have to pay any prorating because we were going to move in at the end of the month. Like any other lease takeover thing, it's like the person leaving would pay it and then you pay some other share or maybe buy out some other deposit. But it's like, don't be a fucking asshole. Like,
so did you actually end up paying proration?
We haven't done anything with it yet.
Ooh,
yeah.
Spicy.
Yeah. Hey. They like talked about it, like, and the conversation basically was just like her friend treating, friend in quotes, obviously, like talking to her like she was fucking 2 years old and fucking stupid, trying to fucking just bullshit her way out of it. And I was just saying, they're just like, this person is literally so full of shit, their fucking eyes have to be brown. Like, I swear to God. Because, like, none of that, like, it was just stupid. Like, we were just like, we don't give a fuck about any of the cleaning shit. We give a fuck that you're trying to fuck us out of, like, $400 of prorated rent because you just got your shit out as soon as possible and then just fucking dipped and didn't do anything. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's not how it works, okay? So, like, that's fucking
society.
Yeah, we live in a fucking society. Holy fucking shit! That shit bothers the fuck out of me too.
So, how is the place though?
Other than that, even with that, honestly, like literally, even with that, it's so much nicer that it's just like you can't even. Like, it's just like whatever. That's just stupid, but it's fine. Like, I'm sitting under the air conditioning right now, and it's fucking glorious. And I'm sitting in my own office with, like, room for all of my music stuff. But, so, we're fucking moving in. And it was just me, my girlfriend, my mom, who is stronger than me. But she's, like, she's, like, just about 60. She's most definitely stronger than me. And, like, a foot shorter. And then my stepdad had shoulder surgery a while ago, so he has like one arm in a sling. So it was basically just the three of us moving all of our stuff. So we did not have that much stuff.
He's also stronger than you, is what you're saying.
No, but he was doing the shit where I eventually told my mom, I was like, why did you not leave him the fuck at home? Like, he's out here trying to move dressers and shit. Get the fuck out of here. Which is like, you appreciate, because you're like, she said that. She was like, you don't come. Like, you can't. And he was like, no, I'm going to help fucking insert my name. Like, which is like, I appreciate, but also like, you motherfucker. He became Hank's guardian for a while, so Hank didn't run off. But
nice.
The TV that we have is like an older flat screen, which is fine, which ironically we got from my parents, but it has like a glass exterior, like fully, and it's really thick. And it straight up, that TV is probably heavier than our queen size bed frame, iron bed frame, and probably the couch that we had combined. I swear to God, that fucker's 300 pounds. Bobbert can attest to it, that it straight up is heavier than a couch. And so we like go to move it and we're like, this is gonna fucking suck. And then we get to the new place. What?
Sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, what's never worth it is a big ass heavy TV.
Yeah, and it's just
it's just never worth it.
The only reason that we literally have that is because like the one that for forever I had this one TV that my dad won at a bar raffle, and I went to pick him up from the bar one night, and he just like walks out of the bar with a 50-inch TV in his hand, like in a box, like scooting it out with his buddies, and they're like laughing their asses off. And so like and he was like, I won a TV, and It's for you because all of our other rooms have them.
For you.
That fucker broke, and like my mom was getting rid of one, so we like got the heavy one because we were just like, fuck it. And like it's fine. It's just one time I've moved in like 7 years. We get there, we get to the new place, and like there's nowhere to put this fucker except for above the fireplace, the worst spot known to fucking man. Or on like a shared wall. And like on the shared wall, that's not really even the problem. It's more so just like the furniture that we have and stuff, like really, it like the best scenario would be like for the fireplace to not be right there and then the TV on that wall because of like the windows and all that shit. Basically, long story, like what I'm getting at is that like we had this whole fucking, we were like, okay, put this shit on the ground. We go and get like 4 or 5 more loads of shit. And we're all 4 of us are having this fucking debate on where this fucker needs to go. My mom and a girlfriend are just adamant, like, it needs to go above the fireplace. And me and my stepdad are just like, it's too fucking high. It's too high. It's too fucking high. And we're like, it's not going to fit. And then we're like, it's my stepdad and I are like,
What does that mean?
it's, dude, it's so high up on the wall, like to look at it.
That was a major league reference.
Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean?
I mean, what do you mean?
Yeah, fucking,
I mean, it's too high.
it's too high. What, as he hits someone in the fucking face with the fastball? Or hits
No,
the
it was
fence?
like a fly ball.
Oh.
Fly ball, and
That's
like it might be out, and he goes, "No, it's too high." What do you mean too high?
Is that the guys out? Is that the guys in the stands?
It's either the guys in the stands or the announcers. I can't remember, but it might be the
Yeah.
stands.
as someone who can't field, I agree. It
Dude,
probably
no
was too
shit.
high.
I feel that. I can
on
field
top
it
of
fine. I just can't throw it back in. So it's like I really gotta catch it because if I drop it, like that dude's scoring. I can't get the ball back in from the outfield. Like I'm like, hit the cutoff man. They're like, what do you mean hit the cutoff man? I'm like, get the cutoff man. Somebody. But yeah, we had this like
Other than me.
we had this whole day of just like not like fighting, but like having a vigorous discussion about what to do with this shit. And like then eventually I'm like, okay, fine. And so we like put it up there, and then I took a picture of it and just start sending it in random servers, and just everybody's just like, that's way too fucking high. And so now
There's
I just
like
keep
a full fucking
subreddit.
Oh,
Yes, I showed them, dude. I was citing my fucking sources. Like, okay, they were going on vibes. They were going from the interior decorating school. I was citing my fucking sources with cold hard science. We go to get an. I sent a picture in the Cleveland server, and fucking Sloth, Meatwad was just like, you should build some stadium risers, and that way you can see it better. Kiana did not think that was fucking funny. That was like, that was the line in the sand where I was like, one of my buddies said that we should build stadium risers for this. She was like, I don't want to hear about the fucking TV anymore. And I was like, okay, so no more TV jokes. But like the next morning,
should have been like,
the,
maybe if you had a dad, you understand how important this was.
I should have.
Oh,
That would have
no.
been so fucking good. No, I've been getting her really good with that shit though, because I had her hold a flashlight for me the other day and like hold a tie down strap. I was like, hold this tie down strap, and it like came unhooked, and I was like, you don't say anything, it comes unhooked. Man, I'll have to fucking beat your ass for that later and teach you how the dad lifestyle rolls. Oh man. She her mom's been like kind of harassing her lately, so that joke kind of does like hit a little hard. It's like a little funnier to her because it kind of is just like, yeah, fuck them, yeah. But the TV ended up super high, so it doesn't fucking matter. We got a new couch though, and I hadn't made a comment about it in like 2 days, but we get a new couch yesterday, and I was like, we move it in, and I was like, well, don't move the old couch out. Let's put this one on top of it so I can see the TV okay. And I thought of that shit like 2 hours before, like so long before, and I was just sitting on it because I was like, this is gonna just, this is, I was like, she's either going to throw me out of, like, beat me so fucking hard for this, or laugh really hard. She thought it was really funny.
Throw whatever she has in her hand.
Yeah.
Really fucking lucky.
I said it before she had the drill, because I taught her how to use the screw gun, and so she was putting the feet on the couch, I said that right before she started doing that. She's like, wish I had this drill like 5 minutes ago, or screw gun, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And I was like, yeah. Why do you think I timed this, guy? But yeah, the animals are having a good time too. Truly, I think. I don't know.
How are the Mariners doing?
I mean, they beat the Angels yesterday.
I meant your Mariners.
Oh. I don't know. We just started a game today.
I don't.
Yeah, we've been on an all-star break.
Okay.
I mean, as you said that, somebody hit a homer against us, so that's pretty rude.
We've not talked about your time in the Mariners, I think, this entire season. So how is it going? You enjoying the Mariners?
Oh yeah, we're having a good time.
I don't know how your team is. Are they good? Are you guys doing well? Are you winning, son? Like, I don't know what's going on.
Won the last one. We lost like a couple, like 2 or 3 in a row, and then like one around that. So we're like just kind of middling. But the AL is kind of like that too.
Yeah. Outside of like Detroit, right?
Yeah. And Oakland's 9-3 too. But like we're 6-6 with so many others. One wild card right now is 7-5.
With tiebreakers this year.
Yeah, there's still a lot of divisional games left though, because we still have to play everybody again. I'm almost positive. Except for Houston, but pretty sure we still have to play like Texas and the Angels, and we're playing Oakland right now.
Stupido, I missed what you said.
I said the playoff. I think we're gonna have some tiebreakers to go over this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
I assume so.
Yeah, I can't wait to ruin someone's day on accident.
Still feel bad about last year, but we're not going to talk about that one. So
it was a worse one happened in MLN, so I think it's kind of fine.
I heard.
Yeah.
At least we knew that there was a possibility when it happened to us.
It was one of those things where it's like, just the
wasn't.
math was wrong. It was actually like once you started doing it, you were like, yeah, this is not right. But the MLN one was just like, oops, typo from a while ago. That sucks. What can you do about that though? Like,
no, last year was just like we had to win, and like 7 other things had to happen for the Mets to get in, and then all those 7 things happened except for us winning, and then like we got walked off by whoever we were playing.
The Braves. It was Atlanta.
Yeah, and I felt bad.
We were in like the same thing of like we were like if the Braves it was like the opposite outcome basically of like what happened to, but it was just for like a seeding. And yeah, anyways.
But
that'll
that was
happen.
after the Grim Reaper said the Mets the Mets had made it to the postseason.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it was like it was back on, like the clinch was back on, and they were still alive. Yeah, and then it wasn't, sadly.
But they weren't.
I did not recall that part.
That'll happen. To be fair, even as the person who's like doing them too, like, and even as someone who was like we were in pretty much no matter what, I was still like, but maybe we're not. Everybody was like, no, we're a game above any of these other people. And I'm like, yeah, but like, are we? Like, what if something happens though? I don't trust this. I'm scared. I've been hurt before.
What if we lose?
I'm a real life Mariners fan. I don't fuck around with this.
Yeah. I know that this is not gonna work out for us.
I'm just scared, and I'm just like, I just work here. I'm fucking terrified. I don't know what anybody's records are. I don't know how fucking anything works.
Mariners chasing the dragon of 55, winning 55% of their games or whatever.
Yeah, go fuck yourself with that. What a legendary fucking quote. You're just like, yes, after our 10th middle to horrible season in a row, that's what you want to hear. Actually, we're on pace to win at 55%, and that's actually good. Yeah, no shit. It probably is, but not when you've been fucking terrible for forever. Like, not a good way to satiate people when you're just like, oh, yeah, just had a really bad season. Can't wait to aim for fucking 85 and 80.
Can't wait to aim for 3 games over 500.
Yeah, fucking The trick is you
Cardinals
got
this year.
you got to be 15 games over 500 and then collapse to 3. That's the trick.
The real life Cardinals this year said, "Hey, we realize that we're not going to be like this team, so we're not going to like invest in pitching or whatever. We're just going to give these kids like a long runway to see what we got." And then like suddenly they were good to start the game, and so they stopped giving kids that were struggling runways,
Yeah.
and still had no pitching. And now we're like, well, should we do anything because we might be a contender? And the answer is no. You just lost a series and got shut out by the fucking Rockies.
Yeah, that
So
is.
maybe just stop trying to play baseball
You're
and start
literally
trying to develop the kids.
you're literally describing the last, what year is it? 2025? Oh, 23 years of Mariners. Like legitimately.
In fairness, we're usually pretty good. So this.
No, true, but I'm just saying, like, that is just like a tale as old as time of like, they like something happens to where they're like, we're gonna do this year because we're not really expecting to be that good, and then like they like go off and then they totally change what they're doing, or something else happens, and then it's like they're like, do we buy or sell? Which kind of makes they like just basically sell at a shit price. And then just like lose down the stretch to actual good teams because they're not really good at all. They've just been faking it. Yeah, and then you're just like, oh, cool. Now here we are again in the same scenario. Like, it's just the perfect like mediocre recipe. It's so fucking annoying to watch.
And average teams stay average.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Oh, Josh Naylor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Garcia and someone else.
I love when dudes who have just like absolutely just I've seen them destroy the Mariners before single-handedly come to Seattle and then immediately bat 0.55 and then fucking tear their hamstring and leave and then go back to batting 600. Fuck you, Chris Taylor.
Okay. Then let's transition.
Yep.
To Leo, I'm going to do you last because we're going to do loam stuff now because it's been crazy loam times. And Leo, actually, don't like sit this one out because we need the charm and the chiming in.
I mean, I'm sitting at the table regardless.
Charm and the
you can't throw me out.
I would never.
You have a key.
It.
Dayman and Stupido.
The flower pot.
How has it been in the loam office this year?
Better than last year? Question mark.
I mean, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Easily.
I mean,
what happened last year?
I feel like
bad?
It's just a new.
Well,
it being a new
I meant as the job. I didn't mean.
Yeah, it's just like there's like a lot of shit to like figure out. There's just a lot of shit to figure out, like your first like year.
Got it.
And like there was like a lot of shit just like not being done too.
Last year
like
was the intentional base on balls.
Yeah, that was the only thing I could think of that was really dramatic, and that was from the outside looking in. That was just funny. That wasn't really a big thing. That was just funny to me.
Yeah, but the response to that shit was actually fucking.
I was in your DMs actually.
Well,
yes,
a lot of people were.
Yeah, you weren't the only one.
Yeah, I had more DMs during free agency, so that made me feel better. But that was a record for a second of most DMs in a little bit from myself.
Most tamps.
Well, and the IBB thing. Those are like the two. Like, oh, we've definitely set a record for messages received today.
Yeah, I think this year it's easier. We know what we're doing and kind of made sure we knew ahead of time to do things. So like we're gearing up now for FCB, about to get all that going.
There was just shit for last time where it was like we didn't even know that like this stuff was messed up, like the player applications or like the complaint stuff. Like we didn't even. All of a sudden we were like, oh shit, like this is not working. And there was like a bunch of other stuff like that where we're like, that's not working.
And it hasn't. You don't realize like All-Star break as a player, you're like, oh, it's between sessions 12 and 13. But as loam, you're like, shit, we got to start thinking about this like session 5 stats and session 8 or 9 to start getting ideas and getting people to become GMs for the exhibition games and setting up the sign up sheet. It's like by the time the game happens, we've been working on it for 2 or 3 months, feels like. And then we kind of get some time off this session, but not really. And we're starting to plan for college season.
Yep.
So I think there's of the sessions, I think there's 2 on our calendar that don't have something that we have to be planning for.
Yeah, that sounds right.
That
where we can
is
just
a lot.
sit back and go, it's going to be a nice quiet session. And then those are usually the sessions where
right before a confidence vote,
intentional based on balls happens, or
somebody IVBs twice.
It's right before the confidence votes.
And somebody IVBs fucking twice. Or some other random bullshit where you're like, what the fuck are we doing? What are we doing, everybody?
With the session off.
They were just like, and it either goes one of 2 ways where you go, oh, cool, this thing that I was planning on doing, I'll just go fuck myself. Or you go, thank God I finished that thing I was doing, or otherwise I would have had to go fuck myself.
Do you want to talk
I thought I
about?
would have a quiet all-star break, and it seemed like every game something was happening.
There was a lot going on with the All-Star break.
It was just crazy.
Do you want to talk about what's happened with the league statistician that you're looking for?
I mean, that we're looking for one.
A call for one. Yep. So we'll start that interview probably before this is even aired.
Which,
so I want to.
If you search my name in the Loam server, one of the first things I said was, how can we fire this person?
Well, so I would like to. I would like to toss out a. I guess I should own the fact that I advocated for the previous one, who turned out to be someone that I should not.
I mean,
have
that's
for.
Nah, that's just, it's one thing when you're like, oh, I knew you were bad at math and I said you should do this. There's like other shit you can't really, like, nobody knows that shit.
Well, but also, and this is what I was going to lead the question to, is I don't really know what the league statistician does. So what the fuck does league statistician do?
4 of us.
Actually, I have an answer, I think, based on the comments that I've read about the previous one. They do nothing.
Well, yes, sir. You are correct. No, I can tell you guys what. So, at first, especially like back when, like before the bot, a lot of like how the sheets are like changed over from session to session is still the same. Like you go into the PA log sheet and you update these 2 boxes to the next number, so like from 12 to 13 or whatever, and it clears all the past keys, which are just the each game calculator, all 15, the Google Sheets code for them, so the part after the slash before the kid. And so then those go there, and then they're labeled in another sheet, which Stupido and I do every time a session starts. And then that's kind of how like the bot and sheets and the PA log and then the backup and all that is kind of like connected, and that like it gives you can access like each calculator by just like referencing these few rows. And then at the end of every session, you just log this data. You just copy the current session to the save, and then you just roll the session over so it like everything blanks itself again and all that stuff. That used to all be the league statistician, but that was also before like there was like OOTC was just like the 5 people who were just like mods and other roles, and then there was like other tech stuff, and like I know so that was what the role was supposed to be for, was like that sort of shit of like, because the stats are all based off of that. So like if you are the one logging the PA stuff, it's really easy to see stats because they're right there on the next tab and they just are being counted from the PA log and stuff, and then they get sent to the stats back end, and that gets sent to the roster front end. But very quickly, every single person who did that just like wasn't around anymore. And so like the first time it happened, and I'm pretty sure that's when like they split into like mods and then loam and like other sort of techs, it was like basically then like the like loam just was like doing that, or like Dove would do it. Like, even though he was like the stats person. He was like the person who like, he was like not really the stats person either, because he just did like a bunch of the sheet stuff. So he would just
Is he still in OOTC?
No, but he's on the Mariners and still around. Yeah. But
I
all
just,
the notes and shit are like
when
talk to Dove or Isaac.
Yeah, it seems like whenever shit needs to be done, it's Daniel Dove. Like, he's the guy who knows how to do it.
It's literally him or Isaac.
A little bit Isaac. Yeah, I'm ignoring Isaac there, just because of convenience. Just because like Isaac is like a different set of skills. Like, hey, a sheet broke. What do we do? And Dove and Dove seems to be like, hey, how does like this process work or this rule work? And Dove's like, well, we do it here, here, and here, and here's where we decide it, and this is how it goes. And so we did it in season 17 or season 6 or whatever.
Yeah, he's good for that. But yeah, pretty much a lot of the back end sheets are him, and Isaac. Isaac did like a lot of like the records back end, the win loss back end, like a lot of that sort of stuff. For Dove, like I'm pretty sure did like the actual PA log, and then Isaac kind of like like changed it a little bit to fix it. But so like from like very like basically initially, like, and especially once you're using the bot, like you have to do that at a very specific time. Like you have to roll the session over and log the data. Like the awards person has to get their stuff, and then you have to do it for the next game, and like all this. So like it very quickly just like shifted right to loam. Like Isaac, in whenever he started doing it, like that was basically what it was. Of like, if you have to be the super reliable person doing that sort of stuff. So it can't be the tech, like the statistician who, even just in theory of like any statistician, where like really it's not their job. It's their job to like make sure the stats are being counted right, and like to like answer questions about them and look at like historical stuff. There's like multiple stats pages on the roster.
Yeah.
So like that's all them. It's not necessarily like the back end like data, like logging sort of shit. But like I said, it was like it could have been, but like very immediately, like either the stats people like just kept leaving and like not doing anything, or just regardless, the person doing that was just like an OOTC member before they kind of separated stuff out. That was doing a bunch of other shit too, like, so now it's definitely different. But I would say, I mean, I think Stupido and I readily agree on what it is now.
Yes.
I don't know
if
what is
that
it
was
now?
that was a segue to gesture to him to be like, explain it, please.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
You're going either.
Yeah, I mean, I think part of it is I won't say absolving, but helping with those duties of between session stuff, getting sheets ready at the beginning of the season. But then part of it is, there are questions that come up at times, like how many times has someone hit a triple in the first at bat or whatever, and that would be part of their job too, is to figure that out and post about it. And some other things. And we're looking at updating the war. We've got a few people who have been working on that in a back channel. I think they've hit a good spot where now we're just waiting on someone to I don't want to say verify, but to choose how we're going to do it, which one we're going to go with, and kind of roll with that and get that going. So we update our war calculations.
Cut that. Make a mark.
So that's part of that. Yeah, we could.
Damon's not paying attention to my jokes.
Cut that.
We
were saying Voldemort.
I mean, to be honest, part of it is when we bring him in for interviews, I'm gonna say, how do you see the role? Because for
definitely
2 years now, we don't know what the role technically was. The previous person got it because they did some good work, and people saw that, and that's why they were offered the position. And so it'd be nice to see what someone else thinks of the role and how they can be involved, and
especially
they envision it to look like.
Especially someone who's more who's I don't know, the way that it seems just by like the name, it seems like you're mostly just doing like stat stuff. So it's like we can do like the data logging stuff. Like you're just, but the stats person is the person like Stupido said, like war stuff and like that whole discussion, adding or removing stats from the stat page, like adding other ones, maybe removing certain ones, and then like helping Mark, especially during the All-Star break at the end of the year, of like just kind of gathering stats, because it is kind of a pain in the ass for us to do that, because like we have to go and like make a copy of the sheet and then like delete a session usually and shit. Like kind of have a system now, but it would have been really nice to just like have someone who could have just done that, because Uga and I ended up just kind of like finagling some shit and merging it for Mark, and then the year before Stupido did that too, but we used like a little bit of different shit, so it was like a little bit different even then. But yeah, anyways, so
yeah. Okay.
Mostly kind of an open-ended discussion with the people who
that's part of the interview question
are interested in it, and we'll see, maybe there's some good ideas out there. I wouldn't mind having, other techs have, small groups of people under them. It wouldn't be a bad idea for stats to also have that. Like I said, we've got, what is it, Dayman, 3 or 4 people who have been working on the new war calculation.
I can think of 3. If you were like, okay, you don't get to ask somebody, you just have to tell everybody that this is who it is. Like there's 3 people that I'm just like, I don't know if they want it, but they should probably do it. Like,
yeah.
2 of the people working on war are just like, that shit was blowing my mind.
Yeah. Even as someone who has a lot of experience in statistics and enjoys it, it was just crazy to watch their minds go.
Well, just like one of those things where I'm just like, start getting into the conversation, and then all of a sudden I'm just like, I don't know, guys, I don't know how to admit this to everybody. I don't understand regular war. I cannot contribute to this. Like, I don't know what any of this shit is, so you guys better start explaining it a lot fucking simpler, because I'm not going away. But also, like, this shit's confusing. Yeah, that shit was that was quite the task, honestly. Is quite the task. I think
oh, go ahead, I'm sorry.
I think just the whole like it's a lot easier with the MLB because it's 162 games. That becomes the difficulty of it.
Makes sense.
Yeah, you got a lot more to work off of.
Yeah, we're like here, like one single outlier can just holy shit, that DP just -20 WAR, buddy. Like, goddamn.
You're bad. You're suddenly the worst hitter in the league. Congratulations.
But they also they include fielding in there as well, which we don't have to worry about.
True. So, pros and cons.
Doesn't include fielding.
Yeah, that is true.
Shout out Dante Bichette.
I don't get the Dante Bichette.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But
had like a negative WAR season despite hitting 300 because he was so bad at playing defense.
I didn't realize he was that bad.
Let me see if I can find it.
The best part of these references that Leo throws out is that I don't get them, but I know there's people like screaming at the podcast right now. Like, what do you mean you don't know who Dante Bichette is?
Yeah.
I mean, I know who Dante Bichette is. I just didn't know he was that bad at fielding. Also, there's no one listening to this podcast.
No, they don't listen. They yell at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Hit 298, 354, 541.
What was his WAR?
Yeah, what was his WAR?
Negative 2.3.
Jesus.
Now, part of that is he hit at cores, but
still.
Oh, and I'm thinking Bo Bichette. I did know Dante Bichette was terrible at defense.
Yes. And and the Rockies just had to keep sticking him out there and right because they didn't have a DH yet.
Yes, and also they didn't have pitching anyway, so it didn't fucking matter. Just hit ball far was their entire plan.
There's some like old school
baseball was better off for it.
I'm just thinking like there's multiple things in there that could bother you. Like I'm thinking of Shorty. I feel like there's so many things in that sentence that would have just bothered her. Just like the DH thing, like somebody having negative WAR because they can't like they can't fucking field, but like also like being like they didn't have a DH. They had to just trot this guy out there of like, hell yeah, like that's how it should be. Like that, like if you can't fucking play defense, but then also like it being at Coors and like shit, like I don't know. It's just like my head was spinning.
What Shorty does think of WAR.
I assume she respects WAR. I know for sure she respects defense.
Someone
as a Cardinals fan.
That's why I was extra laughing of like. That's the funny part to me. I'm just like, learn how to fucking play defense is the solution of like before the DH especially type thing. Yeah, just like the DH just bailed that sort of shit out, which is like, I mean, I definitely don't disagree. I mean, I like the DH, but that is a good point. It's like fucking play defense.
And now it's definitely, like hit the ball where they're not and stop fucking worrying about the rest of the shit. Like,
yeah.
It shifts and shit. So.
Yeah.
It is frustrating. When it's like learn to play defense, it's also learn to hit the ball where people aren't, and then maybe you won't have to fucking just like only hit home runs or strike out, you jackass.
Yeah. Yeah. I definitely get that. Where you're just like, I mean, the shift wouldn't be an issue if you could just get paid millions of dollars to hit the ball multiple places.
Matt fucking Carpenter.
Entire team of Mariners people for years.
Alec Burleson, you stupid fat.
Justin Smoke, you son of a bitch.
Oh, we respect former Ranger Justin Smoke.
Fuck you. He's one of those people who fucking left and then just got better.
Former Ranger Justin Smoke. Shout out.
Dude, you know you're being.
I'm sure he's listening.
You know you're being sold a fucking lie when someone tries to tell you, no, dude, Dustin Ackley and Justin Smoke are gonna win us a World Series. I'm just like, dude, please, more heroin. Thank you.
Matt Lawson, Blake Bevan, and Josh Luque. You guys had Cliff Lee.
Cliff Lee.
The Mariners had Cliff Lee.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
What year? I don't recognize
2010.
That's
like
end of career Cliff Lee, right?
Yeah, I mean
that is 31-year-old Cliff Lee, so no.
That's mid-career Cliff Lee. Wow.
I mean, everybody kind of
innings, and then you traded him to us for Justin Smoke and others.
I'll fucking kill you. Stop it.
Who else was in that deal?
He was there for Felix's perfect game though. He was at first base for that one.
Blake Bevan. First round pick Blake Bevan from Irving. There you go.
It's so funny to see like the people during Felix's perfect game because it was 2012, so it's like peak horrible Mariners of like all these like actually kind of famous players who like go there but then just do terrible because they're just horrible and shit and their coaching staff is horrible.
No, that sounds like the Rockies.
Yeah. But then you watch Felix's perfect game, and you're like, what is happening? Like, these guys are looking like they're about to fucking win the World Series. And then you like look and you're like, oh, it's Wednesday at 1 p.m. and they're fucking 40 games under 500 and it's like July.
So there's like 8 people here, yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. I came home from school and we like, because I'm an hour ahead. And I had that fucking TV from the fucking bar in my fucking room, hooked up to a splitter, and was watching the Mariners. Like got home from school, turned on the Mariners game, had been following it, didn't realize like anything particular. It was like the 4th or 5th inning, and then just watched that. And then about the 8th inning was like, wait, no way. It was like, holy shit, it is. It was quite wild, but again, there's like 10 people actually there for sure.
Sorry, I got a text and I missed it. What are we talking about?
Felix's perfect game. Hey, you know John. Oh. Wait, is it Jasso? John Jasso? Jaso?
John Jaso.
John Jay?
Yeah, no, not John Jay. Not the first Supreme Court justice, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court.
Who am I? Jaso?
Who are the fuck are we? Or like personally, I know him.
No. I was asking Leo, like that's who.
Oh, you were talking to Leo. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I can't remember if he was catching or if he was I think he was the final out, but he was the.
He was a catcher
I can't remember.
on the Mariners in 2012.
Oh, there we go. He was catching.
He was
It would be hard for him
he
to be
ended
the
up
last out
being
if he's
like
on the team that got it.
I know, right? He ended up being like the last out of Felix's career. Like he ended up going. I don't know where he was when Felix retired, but it was some shit like
Pittsburgh?
that. But didn't he go to the? Maybe
Oakland
that's what I'm thinking
before
of.
then the Rays, then Pittsburgh.
The Rays. That's what I was thinking of. Anyways, that's my random baseball trivia.
When I was a kid in the 90s, there was a young pitcher named Jose Jimenez for the Cardinals who was okay. He was like a reliever, long reliever, fifth starter sort. And he was pitching in Phoenix. And my parents wanted to watch Mr. Holland's Open. So I was like, yeah, this isn't going to be a big deal. So we'll just watch that movie. Watch the movie, come back to Jose Jimenez having pitched a no-hitter. Like I saw like the last out. Yeah.
That sucks. That sucks.
It's not even like Mr. Holland's Office is a super great movie.
Right.
So.
Yeah, that hurt. Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's a guy with a deaf son who's an asshole but writes a mediocre symphony. That's what it is.
Gotcha. Not worth a no-hitter. What is I can't
not worth a no-hitter.
I can't remember what it was like. I think it's a Drake and Josh joke where like they'd miss out on a baseball game. It's like, oh, you would have hated it anyways. It was so boring. It was like they didn't even get a hit. It's like those are rare. Like you fucker. Man, I like every Mariners game I've ever been to. Like nothing necessarily like super cool has happened. Like they either like they've won. I've been to a couple where they won by a few, and then a couple where they lost by like 15.
Every single game he's gone to.
Pretty much. No, the first like 6 or 7 games I went to, they all lost, except for the first game they won was against the Angels when they retired Edgar Martinez's number, and it was against the Angels, and Mike Trout struck out. Mike Trout golden sombreroed, but he also robbed a grand slam from a Mariners guy, like over the fence, robbed it. But then
should hit harder. I don't know.
Dude, low key, like it's too high. It's too high.
Too high.
Fucking Gary Payton threw out the first pitch, and Pearl Jam played the national anthem. And then as we're walking out, Ichiro got his 3,000th hit in Miami. We're walking out, they won, and we're like just leaving, and then the big screen like flashes, and like it's just Ichiro in Florida. And he's just in the batter's box, and just the next pitch, he's just infield single for his 3,000th hit. And everybody was fucking cheering, and it was fucking crazy.
Intro fashion.
Yeah, it was like the most Ichiro thing ever. And then got blackout fucking drunk that night. And then the Mariners went on to miss the playoffs by like 5 games, probably.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. My dad was at the game where they clinched the playoffs, though, where Cal had a walk-off. And he wasn't expecting to go. It was like the opposite shock of what you just said, where like he was visiting my uncle in Seattle, and they were like, oh, let's go to a Mariners game. They went like on Friday, and they lost, and then like they lost on Saturday, and they just need to win once to clinch. And so they're like, let's go on Saturday to see if they win and clinch then. And they just ended up going, and he just calls me after they won. Like I was jumping up and down in my house. And my phone starts ringing. I was like, why the fuck is my dad calling me? I answer, and I just hear, ah! and then my cousin throwing up in the back, too. Oh. Which, hey, yeah, he threw up the whole ride home, apparently. He's like 35, don't get me wrong. It's not a child. But yeah, my dad and my uncle just screaming and shit, and my cousin just like puking in the background, just like general, I don't know.
Disarray.
Yeah, a cacophony of sounds, really.
General disarray.
Other than that,
what else has happened in the loam office? Is that it?
I mean, that's pretty much it.
There's not much more we can talk about.
Not that there's other stuff to talk about. More so, just like, I mean, do you want to just hear random bullshitting between us? Because other than that, it's been All-Star break, scrims,
that's what we do here.
Yeah, that's exactly what the podcast is. So yes, I don't know what the fuck you're like. What is that bad? Is that not what people want?
Oh my god, I can't walk around my apartment and have my headset stay connected now. It's too big. It would go out of range.
It's too big.
I had to get a Wi-Fi extender, guys.
Leo, how is life with the dads? This is your second season as a GM, right?
Yes, it is. It's really good. The vibes are really good in the clubhouse, even if the record is not exactly where we want it to be. You know, losing 6 straight will do that. Oops.
Yeah, that's
his life.
Did you just losing 6 straight?
I mean, yeah.
Something else? Oh, okay.
Oops, we lost 6 straight. Oopsie daisies.
Yeah.
Oops, all losses.
Yep, oops, all losses. 5 and 7. Oh well.
Hey, you guys might get a really cool color on your name on the standings though first, or earlier than most. That's the upside.
Wow.
Why is that?
I mean, if you get eliminated, your name turns red.
Oh, Leo, what is the dad's record?
5 and 7.
5
you
and
just
7.
said you're not paying attention.
We're not getting eliminated yet.
No, I'm just saying.
No, you're going to be the Cardinals this session, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I hope so.
We're currently one result in. Salsa Steve is
almost there.
We are still in the top of the first, and the Pirates have first and third against us, against Sleeve.
Oh wow!
I'm already losing in both games.
But yeah, San Diego's nice. We made some transactions. Brought in Amelia. Brought in Holly. Brought in Salami for a first, and then Keo did what Keo does and made the second round pick super weird, and it's a conditional pick swap that we basically just stole from the NBA, where they have the right to, if their pick or if our pick is higher than theirs, then they can swap it and we take their pick, which would be the further back one. But if it's not, then they just don't. So they will be picking higher in the second round than us, wherever the picks happen to be. But it's nice for us because we keep a second round pick.
Can I be honest?
Sure.
I don't get it. I don't understand anything you just fucking said.
Well, don't look into basketball trades then, because those get much worse.
I will not.
It's so you can keep your pick, but you still give them something besides just like, so you can like give up your first round in the deal, and they're like, well, it's worth more. Like this player is worth more than a first round, and you say, okay, fine. Like if you draft, end up drafting 15th, and we draft 10th, then you can take 10th, and we'll take 15th.
Yes,
just to sweeten the deal a little bit, instead of just giving them 2 picks for it.
Yep, they pick higher. So yeah, like Dayman said, if we're picking 5 and they're picking 10, then they can exercise the swap, which means that they will pick 5 instead of us, and then we will pick 10 in their place.
It also kind of works out for you in the way where you're like, and if we're fucking still bad, then, or like if they end up being, bad or good or whatever, like you still get a pick, and it's not like, oh, you just lose it altogether if they're below a certain record or something out of your control.
Which, I mean, Salami's worth a first and a second anyway. We love Salami, but
I am recently acquainted with Salami in another server. I'm a fan, so
Salami's great. Yeah, Stinky. Shout out Stinky.
Yeah, there's a reason.
Lots.
But
well, I mean, basically, when you trade for Salami, you're trading for 2 players. You're trading for Salami, and you're trading for Stinky. All right, you get the mascot. So
true.
Stinky is his cat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. Thank
you. That he posts so many pictures
of.
They were traveling today, though,
of course.
And their little carrier makes the cat look like a astronaut, and it's really silly.
Yep, it really is.
Oh, I've seen Stinky. Okay, cool. Now I get it.
I have to imagine that you have at some point.
Unless you live under a rock.
It's
I mean,
difficult.
it'd be like not seeing like my dog or something, you know? Like everybody knows what the fuck who my dog is.
Who's your dog? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you know, he's right here snoring.
I'm aware. I'm aware.
He's side-eyeing me like, keep my name out your fucking mouth.
I don't know. Yeah, that's basically
Tongues
MVP right now. Good stuff. Girth is gonna win MVP, hopefully. Cross our fingers.
And MVP in my heart.
Does, but I understand.
Be cool.
It's a tight race at the top.
I mean, I just want to be the one to say,
yeah, Matthias.
Your MVP is Girth Brooks. Like, I want that to happen. Just like I wanted to be able to announce the 69th draft pick. Somebody shit on that dream though.
Mm-hmm.
Dayman, you don't get dreams.
Nope.
Sorry, buddy.
America, buddy.
Thought you knew by now.
Who's this Matthias fellow?
Who's
this Matthias fellow?
Matthias the God. We drafted him this year, but he's a returning player.
Yeah.
Oh.
He has quite the stats. Now he gets shit on because he doesn't play a bunch, but we are not a team that plays 9 people only. We play everybody because, except for Zan, because he doesn't want to play. We play everybody, and so we like spread it out. And also, Matthias's ranges are like 50. He either hits a home run or he strikes out. So that's just the math. And turns out he just hits home runs. He doesn't really strike out anymore because we just keep giving him home run numbers, which is lovely. So.
Yeah, well, maybe he should consider having more hitter war. I don't know. Girth Brooks
I think he does have
adjust the formula.
So he does not have more hitter war. He has 0.3 less. I'm looking at the leaderboard.
Oh, but like, which hitter war? The good one or the
Voldemort war? That's what we were calling it.
Voldemort war?
It's just the one on the sheet.
Pretty sure
the one on the sheet.
The one on the sheet then is just regular war.
Yeah. And while it is ethically better, it is statistically worse.
Yeah. Girth Brooks has 16 hits.
Please.
Half of them are doubles.
Please don't take this as anything against Girth.
What's his slugging?
I love Girth. I wish I had Girth.
Slugging?
Oh boy, let's clip that.
clip that.
I'm glad someone picked up what I was putting down there. But
that's actually good for second behind IO.
IO is also having a hell of a year.
Yeah, that's the one. Listen, you can't do whatever that letter is and not expect people to get it confused.
I honestly am surprised that
entire point.
That was like the first time that like happened very publicly. Because you're right.
That's the whole point.
He was number 1.
So guys, what else? Leo, was that everything on your end?
I moved.
Leo moved in
like a month ago.
Yes, how's the new place?
Apartment?
It's good.
I don't know if that was
I'm basically just living out of boxes still. I haven't really unloaded anything, and I haven't really hung anything up on the walls. But
you fucking heathen.
That. Yeah, well,
you
unloading boxes is hard.
Leo, I've lived in this house for 5 years now, and there are 12 pictures on my wall. Same area.
I got some nice pictures to hang out, so I'm actually.
I have children, and I have nice pictures of the children.
You know, that's fair.
I got my wife pictures of the kids.
Your nice pictures are like your kids. My nice pictures are like I have a blueprint of Globe Life Field, and
that would be cool.
Another picture of Globe Life Field. Picture of the Rangers winning the ALCS in Houston.
I've lived in my apartment for 3 days and I have more things hung up than Leo does.
No, I don't.
Okay, just asking as a friend.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. Worst moment in
doing it, not me.
Cardinals history.
Which one do you want? Is it Tony La Russa and Albert Pujols speaking at a Sean Hannity rally for freedom in 2008?
Don't show me Arizona Cardinals. I don't care about them. Okay, well I can't do that one. That's actually mean.
Which one was that one?
Oscar Tavares.
That was really bad, man. That was really bad.
I don't remember that.
Do you have a pic? Here you go. Do you have a picture of Colton Wong getting picked off to end Game 4 of the World Series? I don't know.
No, I don't.
There you go. Well, taste it. I don't know.
Well, I
Taste
know
it.
what I'm getting Secret Santa
Taste
this
it.
year.
Leo, a picture of Colton Wong getting picked off of first.
No,
in
that's
Sending
your
that to
gift.
Leo. Yeah,
That's your
sending that
gift,
to
buddy.
Leo.
My gift is going to be Nelson Cruz and the ball going over his head, unfortunately.
Oh man, I was alone on a couch.
And
My
half the
girlfriend
league.
was out of town. I lived that moment more intensely than like most other moments in life. That was such.
That was the first World Series I ever watched as like a 12-year-old.
Really?
That was like I started watching baseball.
I'm sorry.
When I was
I'm sorry. You were how old?
that was the 2011 World Series, was it not?
Yes.
Yeah, it was 12.
It was
Like
probably the first one he like.
yeah, that was the
perceived
first
and,
one that like
understood.
I had been like watching baseball, but that year, I mean, like obviously like
Sorry,
like
it does make
next
sense
year
how you
was
say it.
Felix when he did the perfect game, and that's I was watching like every game that year, and the year before was like I would just watch it like intermittently, kind of, and like that's when I was playing and stuff. And my dad and I watched that entire World Series. Like that was like the first one I like sat down and like watched and remember it like 1000%. Literally did not care at all, and just like they're like, oh yeah, one strike away. Sorry, Leo.
Yeah, keep rubbing it in.
I mean, they have one since then, so I don't
We
give
got
a
a
fuck, really.
I don't
They,
care.
yeah,
Yeah.
you had a great
That's
run,
true.
and you have some fun young players that for some reason aren't putting it together. But you do have like a nice fun young team, which is
Sometimes
cool.
that shit just happens too, where you're just like bad
Baseball's
luck.
hard. Believe it
Yeah.
or not.
And it's just
I've
like
heard
MLR
that.
show. Where
It
it's
seems
like
to
it
be.
doesn't really matter. You can just like lose on some random bullshit 6 times in a row. That it's not really indicative of anything. Even more so.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, then I'm going to talk about my stuff. What do we have going on?
What's been going on with you, Chalk?
Ping yourself.
The Phillies have been well mediocre since I've become the actual GM. As opposed to interim. We did great when I was interim, and then I took over and we won one, then we lost 3, and then we won one. So that's been not fun. I miss playing. Leo, do you play much? Dayman, do you play much? I don't know how much you guys play.
I do. I mean, I'm not a GM in Seattle, so I do play. But in MLN, I do not play. I'm not even on the roster. And then in for Oysters, this is actually the 3rd game that I've played. But like I would not.
Don't ask how it's going.
I'm not like I don't make the lineups. Like the last 2 seasons of minor league for FLB and for Idiot Sandwiches, I maybe played 3 games combined.
Are you like not good?
No,
I generally don't know.
I've made the All-Star game.
Wow. Do you suck ass
I,
at fake baseball?
I think every season I've batted over like 330.
You guys make it sound so much worse than I mean it to sound.
No, you're fine.
I mean, it depends on your I mean,
probably,
some
and
people
I have like
enjoy sucking ass, so
I
it sounds like you're
It's true.
batting that well, then you could.
I
and
didn't
many
ask if he
people's
sucked ass.
opinion,
I asked if
suck
he was
ass.
bad.
I'm just paraphrasing.
usually average like at least over stolen bases and stuff too. Last little bit. This season I'm definitely doing the worst I've ever done though.
Okay.
But not
play against lefties
by too far, but still.
I miss playing. I miss playing a lot.
Yeah, that's the trade-off. Like
Oh, you're the pinch hit GM too. You just can't.
I just can't.
Yeah.
You can
In
pitch.
MLN, I straight up like am not even on our roster, so like I can't even. I used to just conditional myself, but like I straight up only am the GM.
Got it.
You can
I didn't know
pitch.
that was a thing in MLN.
Yeah, you can just not be on the roster and just be GM. Gives you a spot.
Yeah.
There's no pinch hit GMs there, so.
Yeah. I don't know what I feel about the pinch hit
technically
thing,
do
but
that in MLR. I don't know how that works. Could you be a non-play? I guess that's what the pinch it GM is for. Is to
It
kind of
is
be
because I think they had that whole debate of like if you have to be rostered to be the GM, and it's like you do, but you can be that.
Yeah.
Because I roster spot to make room for other people, and then once we signed Salami, I just didn't take it back.
Yeah, I'm down 2 roster spots, 3 roster spots actually as it is. So
Yeah, notice that Charles Magnus is in the on the last line in the colored
yes,
part of the roster.
because Petra's there but not there. She's on hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a full roster and I owe 2 picks for Goaty. So it's
Have fun.
it's gonna take some time.
You have fun with that.
Well, you got a few sessions figured out.
Hopefully a lot of sessions. Hopefully we have a long run. If we win the cup, I'm gonna lose half my roster because they're gonna be like, finally we won. I'm done. I'm never gonna talk to you guys again. And that's fine. Totally fine.
Honestly, that'd be more fun. Rebuild time.
Yeah. And I think we'd have a core to do it and yada yada. And you never know what happens. Like maybe my team hates me. That's my constant anxiety. I think everybody hates me, right? So I don't know who's actually gonna stick around.
That. I don't give a fuck if they hate me in Kansas City.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Dayman. This is not normal. I am crazy. This is my crazy. I get that, and I've accepted that. I'm 42 years old. I'm well.
My response: if you don't like that, that's too damn bad.
I wish I had half of your confidence and half of your hair. To be totally honest, I think I.
No, in reality, I just let everybody do what they want and just best. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Well, yeah. So things are good.
Sometimes you know.
Sometimes you get people getting fucking suspended and shit.
Oh well. Oops. Oh well.
Happens.
Leo's gonna beat the Cardinals.
I mean, buddy, we're 1 result in. I don't know what to tell you.
Was it a positive result?
It was a walk.
The Cardinals, though.
It was a walk for them, so no. But
no. Try
bad
harder.
I guess. I don't know.
Not great, Leo. Not great.
Direct all. Just direct all the complaints to Keo.
Nope. Keo is a wonderful, wonderful person, and I will direct my animus towards you because you're here.
Well, I'm afraid that your complaints and your animus are going to be going directly to my filing cabinet, which looks a lot like a paper shredder, but don't pay any attention to that.
It's just a trash can costume for a filing cabinet, I swear.
Yeah. It's cosplaying as a
Wants to see what life's like on the other side of things, you know?
Yeah.
On the destruction rather than the safekeeping side of things.
Hold the papers, not destroy them.
Yeah. What's it like? You know, they've always wondered, like, you know,
like having
I store things for safety, but like, what if we shred them?
What if I didn't?
Dayman, it sounds like you've been writing.
No, that sounds like a Seinfeld skit.
Maybe, yeah.
What's the deal with no?
But no, a Larry David one, not a Jerry Seinfeld one, but like from the show.
So a good one.
So a good one, yeah. I should have said that sounds like a Curb Your Enthusiasm joke, but I needed George in it because he would definitely be responding to that. Just like, had to walk on the safe side. I'm gonna walk on the wild side of shredding the documents.
It's supposed to be the summer of George. And then it wasn't.
And then it wasn't. Those poisoned fucking stamps, dude. What was he supposed to do? How could he have known?
It wasn't the stamps, it was the envelopes. Come on.
Ah, damn. Yeah, you're right.
Know your lore. Killed his wife.
It was the cheap fucking envelopes poisoned his wife.
Yep. Whoopsies.
I thought she had an allergic reaction.
No.
They were so cheap that the adhesive killed her.
And they literally at the store, like, because one of the first things Jerry says is like, well, isn't that the store's fault? And then it's just like, nah, like literally they said, brother, you don't want these. Like,
I said, what are the cheapest envelopes you have? Well, we got these that we can't really like use them anymore because something to do with the adhesive. I'll take them.
That's kind of great.
I love that the 2 youngest in the in this call are the ones quoting Seinfeld.
My dad
Yeah, I'm not a
loves
big Seinfeld guy.
and I do,
I'm
too.
not either.
So
I love Curb, so that's why I just popped back to it. I mean, not just.
Let's see. Outside of that, we just got back from vacation. My wife and I went to Montreal, which was lovely.
Oh, nice.
Had some wonderful food, wonderful bagels.
did you see Duck?
Montreal's known for bagels.
I was
Perhaps
just
Randall?
about.
Did
Did you
see
say
Duck.
Did you see Cinna?
Randall?
I did see the video of you meeting up with Duck.
Yeah, that was
Oh, I
surreal.
saw that too.
Duck was
I
not very enthused.
don't know why Duck wouldn't talk to me. I was a little hurt, but like I kind of understood a little bit better when I saw the flurry of movement because obviously there was a lot going on in that brain, in that bird brain of his. So
Shout out Martin Ducksworth.
hell of a flurry to end the season, or to end the trade deadline, to go into the trade
Yeah.
deadline.
A lot of trades.
Man, fucking guys,
3?
making me all confused with the draft pick
Mm.
board
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
three-way,
Sitting there like,
three-way trade.
How the fuck do I note player to be named later in this son of a bitch? There is no column for that.
I liked it. I thought it was really cool.
Just
No,
name
it
them.
definitely
Player to
is.
be named later, or we have no way to even say how long that has to go. Like you could 3 seasons from now, you could be like, oh yeah, we're exercising that player to be named later.
And it's you, Duck. Come here. Come here. You're going to Chicago. It was Chicago. Right? No, is that the other deal?
There's a couple.
He
That was
traded with
Chicago, that
30
was
people, so
Chicago.
I don't know.
I think he made a trade with every team.
Cam Trinidad. Ooh, third round.
And in
pick.
the
He's
long
gonna
run,
have
if
to-
everyone just got everything back, that sounds like something he would do.
Nothing happened.
Just-
Yeah.
Just 14
Montreal's
trades and everyone's with
third-round
the
pick
exact
got
same
moved in
setup.
that, so he's gonna have to clear out some roster spots.
Some of that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go
three-team
look at
trade.
the draft season 12 draft picks tab on the rosters.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, it's
boy.
open
How
for
are we
everybody.
doing? Are we recruiting a bunch of people next year?
And
Next
What do
session?
you mean?
typically how it works. Yes.
Yeah, we're
So
gonna do our recruitment. Do we
What?
have
So it
spots
works.
for people? I'm not trying to have an expansion conversation. I'm just actually
Yeah,
generally
there's a
asking, like,
shitload of spots everywhere. There's
are there?
yes, the teams are definitely looking to draft people, and there's definitely roster
Oh.
spots and cuts and shit to be had. There's like a bunch of people waiting for FCB and off season and stuff.
I mean, yeah, and the other thing is you don't know even what teams will look like. Like you said, Chalk, if you win the Paper Cup, you might lose half your team.
Yeah, I am
Yeah.
hoping that
So you
my
don't know how
decision gets
teams
made
will
for
look
me.
at the end of the season, or people who just want to move on or want to go to other teams. So it's hard to even know what teams will look like when it comes to draft time. And then it's hard to
That's a
know what
fair-
our recruitment will look like. I mean, the past
Where did
couple
the
years have been good. I assume we'll keep that going, but you never know.
I thought, didn't we have like a smaller class in 10 and a bigger class in 11?
Smaller class
I don't
and
remember the numbers, but
Weren't they
it's not
roughly
like
the
it's
same
not.
size players drafted wise? I can't remember.
pretty much.
Yeah.
In terms of players drafted, this season was lighter, but in terms of like actual like people there and like people who weren't like ghosts, like the last 3 seasons have all been pretty much the same besides season 8.
What was season 8, more or less?
It
We
was
weren't
just
there.
like a little bit bigger. Like 20 people bigger.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty
mean, we know
sure
that
9 that
20,
we were
30
all in,
people.
it was a
The best one.
fairly good size, but not huge. But
was
there was a
small.
lot of activity. It was
It
one
was
of the
smaller
most
than 8, but
lot of
more
quality.
a lot of people were drafted. 8
Yeah,
was like
a lot more
120, like straight up, and then like 9 was like 110, and then like 10 and 11 was like 90, which is back to what like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 was basically.
Back in line with
Yeah.
previous.
Yeah.
We are the outliers, gentlemen.
Right.
That's how we get our positions, right?
Yeah. No other way.
I
And-
thought we got our positions because we have a podcast that gives us undue influence over the.
We only have the podcast because
Yeah,
we were
but-
drafted high.
If it weren't for us being such
Yeah.
a big draft class, we
Yeah.
wouldn't have been in this situation to start.
Right. You
Need to
tell him.
check our privilege.
That sounds like
Yeah.
some new math. I don't quite understand what you're saying.
When did the Red Sox get the Angels' 4th round pick?
Can I ask you a different question, Leo?
Sure.
When didn't they get it?
That could just be wrong, Leo. I don't know. But I thought we fixed Stupido because remember when we copied it from last year, it just had like old trades, but we
Surely
like
it's not
cleared
just
them
wrong.
out. And it's been right since. That was the only thing that was wrong with it, is there was like some old ones from last season.
If you're asking me
scroll
about
back.
something we did more than say,
Yeah, I
2
know.
sessions ago,
I know you would
my
need
brain.
like a minute to go search.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can backlog it. Striker went on hiatus. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
I think so.
Like, it's
It didn't
public.
say
I
no
mean,
media.
also
yes,
it shows on the roster sheet.
That's so true.
That was great.
Say no media.
4th round pick's a law. Is a
That is, I don't
4th
remember
round.
that. I mean, that just means you need 4 roster spots.
Yeah. Which, like, good luck.
So that's where I'm at.
Vito's turn, I think.
Stupido we covered, I thought, with Loam stuff, and he's not. So I guess I should ask Stupido otherwise, how's life been?
How's life outside
has
of this
been
little square of
good. Let's see. My wife has had her first HEMA sword fighting tournament a couple weeks
Which
ago,
was super cool.
yeah, she's a badass.
She is.
So I got to go as every player can have a coach basically who helps them between matches and make sure they're at the right place at the right time. So I got to do that for her, and it was a
Coach
lot of fun.
Einsteiny.
Her goal was to get 1 point throughout her whole tournament, and I don't remember total points, 9 total points, and
Nice.
won a match. So
Nice.
Boss.
she did not finish in last place.
There you go.
Awesome.
Imagine coming
that,
last
and
to
then-
Stupido's wife.
Yeah. Let's see. I went and had my first manicure and got my nails painted.
What color are they again?
Well, they were supposed to be like a dark blue, but they turned out more purple, which
Yeah,
isn't
they
a
are.
problem at
I was
Yeah.
all.
about to say I do love it. I do love a purple, regardless. Let's see if I can find the picture.
So they're like almost like they look dark blue, but they're shiny purple, and if you get them in the light.
I have a blue right now, and I think I want to go. I like green better for myself.
Only black for me.
I
Everything.
asked
Oh,
my
what's the
kids,
color,
like,
man?
Purple
what
now,
color
man.
should I get? Like, I'll let you pick the color. And they were like, just go like dark blue. I was like, so all the colors of the rainbow. You chose the one color that I would have chosen for myself. And they're like, yeah, that's a color you would like. Like, this wasn't about what I liked. It was, what color do you want? They're like, it's just dark blue. Yeah, these kids today.
At least I know what you
These
like.
kids.
How do I reach these gates?
But I did not like the manicure part, so I probably won't ever go again. But I
Really?
will.
What didn't you like?
The whole clipping back the cuticles was not cool.
Oh yeah,
I have
that's why I do it
that's
myself.
an unpleasant feeling.
That's why I don't.
Yeah, I don't like people messing with my fingers and toes, and so
Got it.
I do like to get a pedicure every now and then, just for health.
If anybody touched my feet, I would kill them.
Yeah, feet are definitely nose.
So this is a bit of an involved thing. We started doing Pilates because I started doing Pilates kind of with my physical therapy, and I've really enjoyed it. And I can tell I'm doing better physically. Like I have more strength and flexibility in my body. My body doesn't hurt in the ways that it normally did. I'm really enjoying it. And one thing about Pilates is like you put your feet in these loops in order to do like leg exercises. And my legs are like my biggest problem. It's not that I have weak legs, I have inflexible legs. They're like Celine Dion. That's it. Celine Dion legs. And that's a really bad reference, but I'm sticking with it. So
You have Celine Dion legs.
You mean you got like horse legs? Like what?
Yeah,
Like you're one twisted ankle away from us having a fucking
Leo,
old
did you get my
Yeller?
reference?
I have no idea. Nope.
Oh,
Don't know
Celine
what
Dion has the locked-in syndrome where her body is freezing on her and she won't be able to move it. That was the bad joke.
Oh, you should have said like Michael J. Fox or something. I know it's not the same thing, but
That's Parkinson's. That's
I
totally
know
different.
it's not the same thing, but we all would have gotten it.
Dayman, I will, but you wouldn't have gotten it because it's a different fucking joke, Dayman.
But we would have
Christ's sakes,
gotten
go
it.
roll your joint. So, anyways, I'm in. So the problem is like it's hard for me to get my feet in there because I have inflexible legs, and then doing stuff is difficult. And our teacher, who's a very lovely woman, but she's like 90 pounds and a former ballerina, and she's just like, she can probably kick my ass still, but
she doesn't get
I
it.
outweigh her by at least twice. And she'll be like, "Oh, you just do this, Chalk. You put your and see, I didn't even say my name there. Look at me. I practiced."
Wow. She's like, you just put your leg behind your head and you're good. And you're like, oh yeah, you just.
No, she takes my foot and she grabs it like it's a fucking hunk of ham, and she's like, "Just do this," and I like squeal and freak out, and she goes, "What is going on?" I'm like, "Don't touch my feet," and my wife is just cackling. She thinks it's the funniest fucking thing ever,
Are you
and I am
ticklish,
just
buddy?
like hyperventilating. Oh, it's so terrible.
Are you ticklish?
Are you ticklish, Chalk? Is that why?
Oh yeah, I'm super ticklish.
Yeah. Me too.
I'm
I've literally told Kiana, I was like, you do that shit, I will punch you. I'll kick you. Like, it's all hands off on that. Like, that if you start like tickling me or like tickling my feet and shit, like it's all it doesn't matter. There are no laws at that point. I'll drop a fucking nuke on you. I don't give a fuck. Like
it's not on purpose. I
No.
don't want to. I'm going to involuntarily kick you in the face though, because I don't like shit touching my feet at all.
I had a pedicure once. It was actually really nice.
Yeah, I don't mind the pedicure. Like I was really
ticklish. So
yeah, no, you have to get past it. But like I definitely was having like like I was playing basketball like a lot, and like one of my toenails was like really fucky, and like the pedicure helped so much. It wasn't like super bad, but it was like it just needed like a good like. I was like, hey, this isn't like fucked up, right? And they're like, no, it'll be okay. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, but that extra, whatever reason, that extra like the coating or whatever, it just like makes it do better somehow. I don't get it.
Yeah,
science.
I don't like the manicure though. I just take care of my own nails and stuff and cuticles because I don't like that clip-in shit, stupido.
Yeah, they do get a little aggressive on the cuticles. When they file down like the top corners, sometimes it feels like they file off my skin, which I'm not a fan of.
It fucks up. I feel like like one time that I've gotten it where I was like, okay, now I can't play guitar for like days, so like get the fuck out of here with that.
Anything to get that perfect coat of polish.
I can do that myself.
Oh yeah, and then the roughen up my nails, use like the little grinder.
Oh yeah,
tool to rough them up. I'm like, geez.
They do that so that it adheres better.
Yeah,
I assume.
See, I just paint mine really shittily because it takes me back to like doing it with a black pen, like on the bus in 7th grade, some shit like that.
Black pen, man, not like a Sharpie.
Yeah, I'll probably just start
but like taking like busting the ink cap from it, not like scribbling it with the ballpoint, but like actually using the ink and shit.
I never did it in high school, so I guess that is the difference between you and I.
Yeah, that's fair. And I got made fun of it, but yeah, no, I feel well.
It's his life.
That's how it goes.
Are you doing okay not being on a team, Stupido? Still enjoying that?
Yeah, I do enjoy it a lot. I don't have to worry about my record or how we're in the standings or how much playtime I get or sucking as a batter or pitcher.
Or if the clubhouse stocked his favorite snack, because he controls the
flow.
My
own. Yeah, I have my own studio channel where I can have all the snacks I want.
And he knows he has the key to mine where he knows I have snacks.
Mm-hmm.
He knows where the Reese's are under your desk.
Yeah, I have to hide them from my girlfriend.
That's
so if I want one, I
in the walls.
Pop over there. He's just as fucking bad, especially with the Reese's. Dude, one time we were visiting my fucking dad, like me, Bobber, my girlfriend, Bobber's girlfriend, our other buddy, and his wife, and we were like visiting my dad, and both Bobber and Kiana are like man, I really want to recess and like shit like that. And my dad literally just like, they're like, we're gonna go to town, and my dad's like, don't fucking do that shit. It's gonna be super annoying. And then they're like, we really want to recess, and he just like pops out 5 seconds later and just has 2 of them, and he's like, you think I don't have a stash of these here? And I was like, man, that's pretty clutch. Reese's are
that's pretty great. Reese's are delicious.
Yeah. I got them in my channel. Don't worry. They're not stale either.
Now,
Let's see.
Frozen.
League-wise, we got the new write-up system set up. Finalizing. Yeah, we got that where everyone can post to it. Now I'm finalizing actually switching over to the new system. That'll probably be near the end of the season that we'll be fully going on the new system.
Oh, tell them about my gift you did.
The gift I did.
Me.
Must have happened a while ago.
No.
Yeah.
This is more recent than what he's talking about. He just talked about. It was a gift.
Boy.
I was taking a nap and I woke up and I just saw, I hope I can have this gift ready.
Yeah, that's the other one. I updated the scoreboard channel so that we can now see scrimmages when they're going on and other stuff as well. So instead of one big post of the MLR games and MILR, they're each individual, so we don't get too far ahead of what you can post the number of characters. So,
but that way, like the
It's been
FCB
updated.
ones and the scrims and shit show up there. So like for the All-Star games, you don't have to like
I noticed that. I thought that might be
constantly.
different.
Yeah, last time I literally was like had a spreadsheet with like all the Reddit links and would just like go and like go there, or just like the team acronyms and like just spam on that all the time. Because there's no other way to
I
check.
was-
that also means if we add any new leagues, if we have to do a new side league or something, then it's not hard to add the scoreboard there.
Fake PCL.
Yeah.
Pioneer League? Fake
We
Pioneer
can
League?
turn them
Fake
on and
Pioneer
off
League?
as needed in a back channel.
Fake Pioneer League?
Say
I don't
fake
know what-
Premier League.
Fake Pioneer
So that
League.
was and
Oh,
Dayman's always been asking for it, and I keep promising it, and then finally one day
And
I
did
had
not.
the time and I
well,
worked
it's-
on it, and
Yeah. it's-
Dayman was napping when I did it.
Yep. It started
Funny
as
Dayman's having
from
that.
the scrims from the All-Star the first time we did them, and then
Mm-hmm.
that FCB season, everybody was like, why can't we do the fucking scoreboard? And I was like, look at them. Don't let them distract you. Do it for me, for the scrim thing. This will also be cool, but fuck them. Do it for me. That
for
was a
those
long time
punk
ago.
college kids.
Yeah.
And this is stupid. I admit this. The shitty thing about that is that it was the Phillies who had 3 different Phillies logos on the old
Good.
scoreboard as a React,
Good.
and now
Mhm.
that's gone, and
Good.
it's sad to me.
First thing I fucking
I
did
have
was put the
debated
Kirby.
removing
Dayman?
removing
Dayman?
them all.
Dayman, you there?
Yeah, right here.
Fuck you.
Good. I literally saw that shit and he was like, it posts new messages. I literally stopped reading, went right to that channel, and put the fucking Kirby on it. Because, dude, I totally think about that shit too. Like, I knew somebody was gonna say some shit about that. The old one also had like a Mariners with an X through it, and I was happy to see that one go.
Well, Dayman, you
Real
know you
reason
can
Dayman
right
did
click
it.
and remove reactions, right?
I know, but I don't
Yeah,
like
but
to abuse
that's
my.
It's too
You
oppressive.
don't want to abuse your power.
Yeah.
It's too
Yeah.
authoritarian.
I gotta really use that in really like real scenarios, or otherwise it's gonna get found out and taken from me. Like if you
That's
gotta, I gotta be cool about that sort of shit. It's the same shit with like rolling people and stuff. Of like, if I ask nicely a fair bit, then I can get away with like doing it every now and then when it's like 1 a.m. and somebody says some shit. Yeah, it's a balance.
All right. I think we've talked for 2 hours.
We
Yep.
have.
We did, yeah. As perfect.
It was
Quite
really
a
nice
bit.
catch up with you guys. I'm
Yeah.
sorry
Yeah,
that
We
you
didn't
too,
even
buddy.
play a game or anything either.
Oh my god, we
That's
did.
okay.
Oh, I've been playing RimWorld this entire time.
You
so-
guys
that
will
game good?
enjoy. You will
Oh,
enjoy
Leo?
the video. Leo, I
You
don't know how
have-
you
oh
haven't
my
played
God,
Ramp
Leo.
yet.
What is
Leo,
RimWorld?
you have a full summer off. I need you
No,
to
I
put on
don't.
the comfiest
I
pants.
got like a week off.
It's got like a week
Oh,
longer,
you
dude.
fucking wasted it, Leo. You
Who?
fool.
Who? Pardon? Who?
Leo.
Which piece of-
Leo. Oh,
What
okay.
is
So put on your comfy
RimWorld?
pants. Buy RimWorld.
Buy?
Buy the base.
Who buys
Oh,
games?
this is the same people who made Prison Architect, isn't it?
No, this is its own thing.
What's the same? It's the same company. It's a different game.
Ludian made Prison Architect.
Did they? The art style looks the exact same.
Oh,
It's
this is a
no,
game I
that
would
art
not
style
like.
is not. Yeah, no. This
Wow,
is
it's not. You're right. Okay, never mind.
yeah. This is their own thing. The just don't buy it on Steam either.
Oh,
Buy it direct from them, because then you just download the exe file whenever you need it, so you don't have to be tied into the stupid Steam bullshit.
I mean, Steam is like the least stupid or bullshit one of any.
It
like,
is, and I'm not saying I agree, but it's still.
But true,
stupid
you
and
are right.
bullshit.
Like, you know, if you, I mean,
could
don't
be
have,
on the Epic Games launcher.
dude, I literally
Yeah,
will
there's
not
nothing.
play a game on that.
I don't either.
So
I think
this
I downloaded it for one game and I deleted it.
Yeah.
do the base game a couple of times. It takes there is a steep learning curve, but it's fun. And then start adding on the expansions. There's 4 now. Then start adding on mods.
Anomaly, biotech, ideology, royalty.
Don't need another game. This game is so fucking good.
Yeah, Leo Martin has like 1,000 hours on work. Check.
It's funny. I look at it on Steam and it's literally recommended by one friend.
Yeah, him. How many hours is it?
No, it's not Martin. It's it's my friend Penguin.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, Martin like loves that shit.
My interesting friend Penguin who got into a car accident.
Oh, dude,
like a week ago.
that is okay.
It's
actually,
that one.
dude,
Yeah, it's that one.
Tell that fucking story before we leave, because that is like low-key fucking crazy.
My friend got into a car accident at 3 a.m. in the morning because they were coming back from the gas station. And as they were on the highway, important note, on the highway, they rear-ended a car which was reversing on the highway.
I have heard crazy shit about Texas.
And this
brother.
person, upon the police showing up, was like clearly intoxicated, first of all. They had 2 passengers in the car. One of the passengers is in critical condition. The other one is in severe injuries.
No.
What? Yeah.
This driver, upon being asked where they were going, said like some place in like Dallas or something like that. And then the next note in the news article is like the exit for that stop was 10 miles back.
Yeah.
And then upon being asked like, were you reversing to try and get to the exit? He said no. And then the dash cam from my friend was like, clearly has them with their reverse lights on.
Yeah.
My friend's fine. They sustained a like rather serious cut to the knee to the point where they saw their own bone. But other than that, they're fine.
Like,
and they're getting an MRI, and they sent me a message, and they were like, "What's an MRI?" I tried to look it up, and the only thing that comes up is the guy who had the really heavy metal chain that walked into the MRI room and died.
Yeah, such a bad story.
And he's just like, "So, can you tell me what it is?" I was like, "It's a big magnet." That he's just like, "How? How did we invent that?" I was like, "Modern medicine."
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, but how? I was like, I don't know.
Well, we're magnetic, so this allows us to see the magnet side of us.
Yeah, it's the same shit with like PET scans and CT scans. Like PET scans use radioactive material from your cell processes.
Told them I'd ask
I was making that up.
MRI.
Is that right? Is that true?
I mean, it's similar. I mean, the magnets create like it's the magnets to themselves, and then you're in between them, and that's what it's doing. And the
work.
The magnet like passes through you to create the image. It's not like you interacting with the magnets. It's the magnet.
The MRI, or magnetic resonance imaging, is a medical imaging technique that uses strong magnetic fields and radio waves to create detailed images of the body's internal structures. It's a non-invasive procedure, meaning it doesn't involve radiation, and it's particularly useful for visualizing soft tissues like the brain, muscles, and organs.
If you have metal on.
Yep.
Well,
if you have metal on,
you become invasive at that point.
Yeah. No, the metal becomes invasive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a lot of fillings.
Probably shouldn't
Taking
have
my nipple piercings out is a
then.
bitch.
Do you think if you're like knocked out unconscious and they need to do an MRI, do they get like one of those metal detectors they use at ballparks and like sweep it over your body?
Well,
to
when
make sure
they when they check when they fucking put your gown on, probably. Because I know that they'll take your nose, like your piercings out and shit, and like put them in cups next to you, like when they have to do stuff.
If you're unconscious, are they taking your clothes off and putting you in a gown?
Yeah, probably not. You've
usually
probably
they're
already been
ripping
there
off of
when
you or
that.
They're cutting
Yeah.
your stuff.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
that's
cutting.
usually
Remember
just cut
Stupito
your clothes.
talking
My
about his
experience as
special
an
scissors a
EMT.
long time ago?
Yeah.
From
yeah,
the
there's, like,
EMT.
For cutting you out of your
shears.
clothes.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like at that point, that's when they'd be like,
Super scissors.
nipple piercings, get them out for the MRI, sort of shit. Like,
And
yeah.
they don't take them out. They just rip.
They don't rip. They'll cut them out.
They can just cut them. Literally the piercing shop has the safety shears too. Cut them out easily.
Prince Arnold. Pull it out.
They have
Prince
ring
Albert
cutters that'll cut rings off.
Prince Albert. That's what it is. Prince Albert.
Isn't Prince Arnold the Epstein one?
I don't
have
know.
no idea.
That's Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Prince Arnold.
I
Don't
don't
look
know.
up Prince Arnold. It's just a guy from an anime.
The piercings I have in right now have like a chain on them and like a skull, so they would be pretty hard to miss.
Your nipple piercings have a chain and a skull?
Yeah, it's like a skull, like it's like a bar, and then like on one side it's like a skull, on the other side it's like a ball, and then there's a chain from
like
each
nipple?
side. Yeah.
You have a chain between your nipples.
No, not between. No, it's like from one side of the piercing to the other.
Betwixt.
Betwixt.
I'm sorry. Let's start fresh.
Betwixt Dine's nipples.
You have a piercing in each nipple, correct?
Yes.
It's a good place to start.
And when there are bars between each nipple. Like, so one nipple has a bar in it and the other nipple has a bar in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And one side of those bars has a skull.
It's like
identical
it's
bars?
like a. I mean, they. Actually, I don't know.
Are
if
they
they're
parallel bars? Uneven bars?
It's not the 2008 Beijing
Early
Olympics, okay, buddy?
Okay, so
it's okay. I lied. It's a skeleton hand with a ruby, and then
I picture you just like having your shirt up.
He's
like,
got his
looking down
shirt
at
up
his-
right now.
You're really good at picturing because that's exactly what's happening.
I mean, I didn't have to picture. I could
feel
hear it. Like you could
feel
hear
like,
it.
yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I could hear your chin pressing
What,
against
you
your-
could hear his voice like get lower.
Yeah, that was me fucking checking.
Yeah.
your shirt.
Yeah. So
or
okay.
his
So
chin pressing
on
against
each
your shirt.
side. Okay. So imagine like a bar with like a ball at each
Just
end.
try to stop me from imagining right now.
And
I
Too
imagine
much
balls
imagining.
with bars
okay,
a
my
lot.
nipples are 2 3/4 inches around. No, I'm just kidding. They're
Wow.
like they're like 6
My
millimeters
areola
across.
is like a
if
mocha
that.
colored.
Yeah, I have like.
I was about to say, we're gonna give me a hex. Can I get a hex code?
Can I get a hex code? What's rosy pink and really tiny because they're like mosquito bites. But yeah. So chalk. It's just like so one side
Is
on
that a small
each.
dick joke? We talked about those earlier.
No. That was like
nipple
I
joke.
literally have like really tiny nipples. Like I don't have like areolas at all.
I know too much about you.
You don't have areolas at all. Everyone's got areolas.
I mean, not really, not many
Some
really.
are
I
bigger
just
than
have-
others.
I mean, you can ask Brent. He's seen me shirtless. We floated the river together.
That's Bob.
Yeah. True.
I
But,
dated a girl once who's like areola and nipple were basically the same as the rest of their skin
Well,
tone.
yeah, me too.
That's interesting.
It was weird. She was nice.
This is
I don't remember who it was specifically.
I
Maybe she
don't
was nice.
remember who it
It's
was.
a fleeting
at this
memory.
age. At this age, everybody blends together,
Yeah.
except for like
The most recent 20 people.
It's like back in the old days with flip phones where like it was like you only got 9 speed dials, better fucking you gotta cull your
Make 'em
fucking
count.
list.
basically. Yeah.
Okay, chalk. It's a skeleton hand on each side, like on the side closest to like my sternum. So each
Okay.
piercing has like a skeleton hand, and then like where the thumb would be on the hand, it has that's like where the barbell like goes in, like the bar goes across in, and then from the bottom, like where the wrist would be, there's like a little chain, and that goes to the other side on the same piercing.
So where does the chain hang, like underneath your nipple?
Yeah.
Do it
Well, it's
hang
hard to hang
low.
above it.
So what's
it
the?
dangle
It would
through
be
the flow.
impressive, actually. The stiff chain could
Does
do
your
it.
chain hang low?
Wobble
There you
to
go.
the floor.
So here's my next question. Here's my next
Can
question.
I just send you a picture?
No, I don't want you to send me a picture. Just paint me a word picture.
Okay.
Does
There's actually 2 chains on each
what
one.
is so the chains have to make the elliptical, circular, half elliptical thing at some point, right?
Yeah. They're both. Yeah, that's exactly right.
What's the diameter of that?
Of like the chain?
How
Oh.
how low are you hanging down?
Oh, no, the
Hold on, let me get a tape measure.
I mean, I have to untwist one of them,
You
so
can.
hold up. I mean, dude, it's like a couple millimeters, if that.
Oh, okay.
Not much
it's
sag in the chain
Like
then,
a
huh?
quarter of an inch. My favorite ones I had were like, they almost looked like a shield, whereas like it was like just a barbell, but then it had something that just hung down in like kind of like a half circle. But they just were, I just had to replace them. They just kind of like wear out. They kind of wear out because of like the shower and stuff. Like, though, if you don't get like super high quality,
I don't think about that.
some of the like the barbells will always be titanium surgical metal, but like some of like the exterior like jewelry that companies add won't be like obviously completely like that, or it'll have like certain traces. So if you wear them for just like ever without swapping them, I had one, like the little shield started to like oxidize a little bit, and it was just like
can't have that going in your nipple.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, they're like obviously the barbells itself are like the surgical grade titanium, so like it's not magnetic and like won't rust, but it's still just like you don't want that shit. And also just means like so. But I don't mind these chain ones. They do definitely like they will get caught on stuff. But I already have that issue anyways. Like I run into shit anyways. Actually, it doesn't really hurt that bad.
Sorry, that I don't believe you.
Guys, did we do it? Fuck yeah.